So you've heard about the 1% rule. You probably want to know a little bit more about what the 1% rule is all about. Probably thought to yourself, I want to invest in real estate, so how do I go about it? Don't worry, we just got you covered. What is up, everyone? My name is Dijesh, and for those of you that don't know, I have been in the real estate industry for the past 10 years. Yes, I've been a principal property practitioner for a while now. I've been through development, sales, and rentals in real estate, so I have a good holistic view of the real estate market. Now, getting straight into the video, you may have heard about this, the 1% rule in real estate for investing, and you probably wanted to know what does it really mean and what is it all about. You may have seen other videos from other YouTubers or information out there on people talking about the 1% rule. But remember, there are a lot of other factors that go into this rule and go into real estate investing, and we're going to go into those factors right now. First things first, 1% rule. What does it mean? Basically, it is a ratio of your rental value over your purchase price, and getting that ratio and saying, does that ratio meet the 1% criteria? Now, in terms of the real estate criteria that you're going to look at, this 1% rule is a good indication of whether or not the property is going to be a cash flow positive property. So when we look at the 1% rule, it's taking the potential rental amount that you can get for that area and for the property and dividing it by your purchase price. So for example, if you were to get a property that was 6,500 potential rental investment over 800,000 Rand, you're probably looking at a percentage of 0.82%, and that does not meet the 1% criteria. If you were to look at a property that was 6,500 over a property purchase price of, let's say, 500,000, more likely that's going to be over the 1%, and it's a good indication that you need to, or good indication per se, that you can invest in that property. Now, there's a couple of other factors that come into play here. Number one, your rental amount needs to correspond or needs to be over and above your bond repayments. So if you put a high enough deposit where your bond repayments are going to be lower, then your rental is going to cover your bond repayments, cover your levies, and give you a little bit extra in your pocket, and that is a good positive cash flow that you're obtaining from the property. Second most important thing is your credit score. Ensure your credit score is always up to date in terms of your payments, to ensure that you have a good credit score, you're in good credit standing with the banks, so when they give you a loan, you could get the best interest rate. Because if you get a very high interest rate, your repayments are going to be much higher, and that is going to affect, obviously, the type of rental that you're getting and affect the money in your pocket. You don't want to be in a situation where the rent is less than the repayments, and you obviously got to take out a difference for that every month, and that is not a good investment. A couple of other things to note is always look at the expenses that you're going to pay, maintenance related expenses, look at the levy costs on the property, because you need to realize, if for example you buy a property that's worth 500,000, you put 100,000 Rand deposit, so you've got 400,000 that you need to get in a bond, and you get a bond for 10%, you're looking at about a 4,000 Rand repayment every month, and you rent that property for 6,000 Rand, you will have 2,000 Rand left over. But if your levies are 1,500 Rand, then you're only walking out with 500 Rand, and you've still got to take money and put money aside from that 500 Rand for maintenance or any other costs that may occur within that property. So always important to take those levy factors into account. So that's it for me. If you want to know more videos about real estate, see more videos on real estate, my name is Dijesh, Thank you so much. I would like you to like, comment, and subscribe, and to obviously watch my videos on real estate to get more information in terms of property in South Africa. Thank you.